Okay, so I'm back in Seoul today, and the first place I'm going to try is behind me, Ramyun Chongbang. This place is quite small, really quite cute, really nice settings. Lady's got a little kitchen station behind her, and basically she's got the pots that she cooks all the things in. Now the first thing I've ordered is the Bude Ramyun. It's this one, 6,500 won, and it says it comes with rice. That's good. However, I'm also going to have the Banban Kimbap, which is half cheese and tuna. That's quite a lot of rice for me today. Should be okay with it, because after this I'm going to go and climb up a mountain. When I say mountain, I think it's going to be pretty easy to walk up there, because it's quite a good path, I've heard. So yeah, so hopefully this fuels me for the day. I did read online that the kimbap is quite big and quite substantial. Not too warm today, which is good because I'm having the Bude Ramyun, and I think it's a little bit like Bude Jjigae in the sense that you've got some mixed meats and things in there, maybe some mushrooms, some fish cake, I don't know. But it's a soup-based ramen dish. She did ask me what sort of spice level I wanted. I think she said it's between 1 and 10, or was it 0 and 10? In any case, I've ordered 3. I think that's probably the safest bet, because 10 is going to be the spiciest thing ever, and 3 should be pretty manageable. In the past, I've been to restaurants where I've had noodles, and they asked me how spicy I wanted it. I said a little bit spicy, and it blew my head off. So 3 is a safe bet. I imagine it will be. Oh wow, thank you. So this is crazy hot looking, fresh from the stove. I'm excited, but I'm also a little bit scared, because if you see the way that this keeps on bubbling, even though it's just been here for about 30 seconds. So it looks like there's some sort of spam, there's some rice cake, there's some fish cake, there's some kimchi, there's some ramyun noodles, enoki mushrooms, that looks about it, and there's some other bits of meat here. Looks like it's been minced pork maybe, I don't know. Some onions. I like the spoon as well, this sort of square spoon. Very interesting. I'll try the soup base first, level 3 spiciness. Not too spicy. I think this is at my limit. I'd say, oh thank you, oh wow.
Rice.
Oh, really nice, thank you. Kamsahamnida. Oh yeah, kamsahamnida. Let me just show you the kimbap that she brought. This is absolutely huge. This is massive, and I'm looking forward to that, but I'm gonna try to get through this first. She just told me that there's some kimchi and some radish, so I'm just gonna get a little plate of that first. So here we go, we've got some kimchi and some radish. And as ever, because this is Korea, this is refillable. I don't need to worry about running out and having nothing to refresh the palate. Kimchi is very nice. So there's also this rice that came with it. I'll try the rice. Very well made. Perfectly cooked. There's a big rice cooker behind me. Yeah, I think it's a good addition to the Bude Ramyun. But will I struggle with all that kimbap? Probably. So yeah, I came here a little bit. Came here a little bit before. I came here about 10:30ish, and the place is quite quiet. But they open at 9:30. think they get quite busy, probably for lunch times, which is why I came so early. And also because I'm a little bit jet lagged. I don't really know what meal of the day this should be for me normally, but I am hungry, so I thought it would be a safe bet to have quite a lot for this first meal. Really good. So the kimbap, this one's a mixed one. I'm just going to use my fingers for this. I don't trust my chopstick skills at the moment. But this is the tuna kimbap. There's some radish fish cake, surimi, sausage, and the tuna with some perilla leaf. I think the other one's got some cheese on it. This kimbap is really excellent. I really love it. I mean, this bude ramen's good, but to be honest, you could probably have something like this anywhere. It's comfort food, it's quick and easy to make, but the kimbap, this one, I really enjoy it, and that would have been more than enough for me. And now I've got both of these to go through, and yeah, pretty happy with all this. So I've had the tuna kimbap, and now I'm going to try the cheese one. And looks like it's the sort of cheese slice that's gone in there and it's melted a bit. Is that right? So yeah, the kimbap's really well made. I like the cheese one, but I think the tuna's far better, only because it holds together well, and I prefer to have some more texture. Cheese is a little bit sort of melting, so it all just falls apart in your mouth. But yeah, really good. If you come here and you get the ramyun, any ramyun I think is going to be decent. It's normal, just sort of comfort food, but the kimbap here is really good. And if you're going to choose between the two, I definitely recommend the kimbap. So that was delicious. I really like that place. And actually this street's pretty cool itself. It's not too far from Gyeongbokgung Palace. I went there a few years back and did a little video there. If you want to watch that, then check the link above. If I put it there, I'll put it there. Next place is Inwangsan Mountain, Inwangsan. A little bit of a walk. I'm going to get something to drink first, some water. Don't need any food because actually I had a little bit left over the kimbap, half of it. So I've wrapped that up and I'm going to take that as a little takeout. Jesus, I'm not even anywhere near the walking trail. This is just walking to the start of it. Apparently there's a 7-Eleven near the top, so I'll go and get some water. Bit tiring, but not too difficult actually if you're in moderate health. If your fitness levels are a bit like mine, then possibly it is a bit of a push. But yeah, quite beautiful up here, quite tranquil. It's not that many people. It's 21 degrees. If it was any hotter, I'd probably be struggling. I'm already a little bit melting as it is, but yeah, well worth it. So on my way back down, I spotted this place, Sagic Coffee, and it looked really cool, really tranquil. I like the vibe already. When I came in, I could see that there's a lot of attention to detail, lots of little things everywhere. And I've gone for Madeleine, 2500 won. It looks really pretty. If you look at that, it looks like there's some seeds, poppy seeds maybe? No, not poppy seeds. Not quite sure, maybe chocolate sprinkles with some icing. I bought a cafe latte, that's 5000 won. And I wanted something cold and refreshing, and I hope this doesn't disappoint. Everything's really cute, everything's got lots of attention to detail. If you look at the serviette even, it's pretty cool. And what I like especially as well, this little dog thing with a fork to eat the Madeleine with. Yeah, very nice. So let's try the drink first. Yeah, really refreshing, really good coffee, very, very nice. I could probably drink this in one gulp if I tried. Coffee is bitter, which is just how I like it. Not a big fan of the fruity ones, but this one really hits the spot. Can tell that baby put some love and effort into the way they make their coffee here. Very, very nice. Madeleine. It's light, it's a little bit crumbly, but it's not dry, if that makes sense. A little icing is quite a nice sweet touch. Very delicious, very tasty. This place has a couple of areas where you can sit. You can sit outside, which is a nice little terrace. Upstairs, it's actually quite chill, quite tranquil. There's an area where you can probably study, read some books. Yeah, really pretty. I like the attention to detail the most. Coffee is probably actually the best thing about this place, but everywhere you look there's something little and unusual. There's a little Starbucks lamp on my side, and just by it there's all these cute little figurines. There's some plants there, and if you look closely there's also some cute little touches. Yeah, really good. I would probably visit here again, even though there's lots of cafes, lots of places to visit in Seoul. This one's definitely one that I'd like to come back to. Yeah. Very nice. Looks good.
Thank you.
That was Sagic Coffee. Really nice experience there. Definitely recommend if you like your coffee to go there. My next place I'm going to visit is my final place for the day, and that's downtown. Here they make some pretty good burgers. This is downtown at SFC Mall. Pretty good because they have this machine here where I can just choose what I want. So I can choose the language, choose to dine in. So now I can decide what to have. I think these are actually quite expensive, just at first glimpse. I know that these are supposed to be quite good, but I'll just go for the plain downtowner. There is a set menu, but I don't really want to have that because looking at the prices, it's quite expensive. Things a little bit unsteady. So fries, 4,800 won. To be honest, I don't think I can be bothered with paying that much for fries. I'll just go with a burger and just order that. Hang on. Dips. Do I need dips? Drinks. Okay, so you get refillable drinks for 3,000 won. That's alright. But yeah, we'll stick with the burger for now. It's a little bit busy, so I'm not sure where to sit. I'll sit here. Yeah, a bit shocked at the price, 10,301 for a burger. So Downtowner, I've heard of this place, and the only reason I've heard of it is because the owners of Knotted, the donut shop, very, very popular at one point. Probably it still is. They'd be queuing out the door for hours. These guys, the owners, they also opened these franchises, Downtowner Burgers. There's a couple in the city. Never been to it. Thought I'd give it a try. If it's anything like the quality of Knotted, then it's probably pretty good, but we'll see. Okay, so here it is. This is a Downtowner burger, the Downtowner burger from the choices on the menu. Yeah, looks pretty good. I can see that the beef looks kind of like is it one of those smashed patties? It looks like it's been flattened. I'll just try a tiny piece of that. Yeah, quite nice. It's got a good flavour. It's a little bit chewy, so it looks like they've used the best parts of the meat and just minced it. So you get a little bit of everything in there. I'm not really selling it, but I think you know what I mean. Inside, tables are a bit wobbly. Inside there's bacon, there's lettuce, tomato, onion, there's some cheese and lettuce and some kind of relish maybe? I don't know, let's try. There's definitely relish because this is what exploded all over my mouth. Very tasty. First impressions, I don't know if it's the best one I've ever had. 10,301 is quite expensive. I mean, the more I bite into it, the more I like. Yeah, it's a little bit savoury, tiny bit of sweetness in there. I think that's from the dressing. The bun's toasted and it's got loads of sesame seeds on the top. Again, 10,301. Is that value for money? I really don't know. I'm not quite sure. I think possibly I'd enjoy just a cheaper burger from anywhere else. Lotteria, Burger King, etc. just as much as I like this. It's not to say it's a bad burger. I just think probably this one's a little bit of hype. Nothing amazing, just fairly decent. So yeah, not bad, but not great either. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.